Hello and welcome to Nitro Talk. We are here in a big field and we are going to give the XTM Mammoth another shot. I'm hoping, I kind of noticed last time that I don't think we ever hit second gear. And since we have 2 speeds, we definitely want to use 2 speeds. And look at me, I got a cap on the carburetor. I need an air filter on there. Good thing I brought one. Air filter, zip tie, and some snips. Alright, throw an air filter on here and we will see if we can get her fired up. Remember, our one-way was kinda slipping. That's not good, but hopefully we got it started pretty easy last time. Hopefully the Nitro gods will smile upon us yet again and try to pull, not cut at all. I messed that one up. One sec, need another zip tie. You must, your air filter must be firmly seated all the way down, and your zip tie needs to be, there's a little, on this one there's a little line where the zip tie sits, and you want it to sit right in that line. Alrighty, we got an air filter. We hopefully should be primed. Let's see. Oh, there's that slipping one way. Let's open up our throttle just a touch. Give it some help. See what we got. Now, of course, we are going to let it warm up. I got a full tank of gas in there, full tank of nitro fuel, I believe 20%, yeah. And let me grab my transmitter. Set it to Mammoth. Now, if you remember before, the throttle came loose, so I had to rebuild it and put a nut on the end of it. It didn't have a nut. It's not really too warm yet. Let's get it, let it warm up a bit more. Shooting lots of smoke, oil out of the exhaust, so it looks pretty rich. I think she's ready to sit down. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adjust our camera. There we go. Let's see what she can do. Still warming her up, so I'm going to just run her around a bit. My steering is off. It's cruising over to the left, so I'm going to adjust my steering sub trim the other way. So as to make it drive straight, hopefully. Let's see. That's pretty straight. Straight enough. Alright. Start to open this thing up. Oh, did that? I think I just heard it. Let's try that again. Sounds like it's shifting. Ugh. Do you hear that crunching? Sounds like some crunching somewhere. Does not sound good. Yeah, it's shifting. Where's my screwdriver? I don't like the way it sounds. It is shifting. There's definitely some crunching somewhere. There we go, now we're cooking. Yep, it is shifting. Wonder where. Huh. I think our bottom end was a bit lean. I just richened it up there. Seems to have some better bottom end response now. But that don't sound right. Is it? That does not sound good. But if I richen it up, it gets gurgling. Watch. Maybe I just passed by the sweet spot. It seems to be getting a little better. I am richening the top end. See, yeah, I think now I'm starting to lose top end. I don't like the carburetor on this thing. I'm doing very tiny adjustments now. 1/8 of a turn to the rich. It's shifting. Just doesn't sound, it ain't screaming, you know what I mean? Yeah, richer still. And I mean, we're getting most of our top end, but you can tell it's taking a bit to clear out all the fuel before it picks up good. So we're definitely not too lean there. We're a touch rich, so I'm gonna lean it out a hair. Basically right about here is the sweet spot. It's shifting, it's winding out pretty good. Decent bottom end response. Shifting, but it just does not sound good. It doesn't sound healthy, it just doesn't. If I lean it out more, it's gonna start sounding leaner. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Yeah, that's too lean now. It's starting to, so I got a very little sweet spot, and it ain't even a very sweet spot. About right there. If I lean it out more, it doesn't help. If I richen it up more, it doesn't help. So this is about the best we've got, which isn't bad. We're shifting. No wheelie popping, which she's not really set up for wheelies. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Out of fuel. Ran through an entire tank there. Well, we got a little running with the Mammoth. I should probably put the body on just because it looks cooler. But I'm going to set the piston down the bottom dead center. Oh, you know what? That 24/7 I think is tired. It is not super tight. So I think that's the next thing we're going to do with the Mammoth is swap out that engine. I think that 24/7 is a bit tired. All right, I dropped the piston down the bottom dead center. Killed that fuel tank. See y'all later. Have a great day. So we ran through a tank. I kind of wanted to run it for a bit with the body on, but you know, ran through a tank. I'm like, all right, that's enough. I'm going to pack her in. Started to throw my stuff back in the car, and I saw something, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's throw the engine I just said is pretty tired anyways. Let's throw some 33% in there and this would be a good experiment. See if we can get a bit more power than we could with the 20. Theoretically, we should be able to, right? Fill up the tank with some Traxxas top fuel, 33% in the XTM Mammoth. Now, see if we can get it started again. That slipping one way. I'm going to give it a prime. She is primed. I already threw my glow plug igniter. Let me grab that. What do you think we're going to get from the 33%? Now, this was tuned exactly how it needed to be for the 20%, so we may have to adjust the needles, but let's see. Open up the throttle a touch. Uh-oh. Am I good and primed? Or does top fuel not work? Yeah, right. Alright, we should be good and primed. Always, I've often said, when you have starting issues, more often than not, it's priming. Is my glow igniter dead? I don't think so, but I did not charge it last night. Be right there. Got to do this way. I know for sure, 100%, that we'll have a hot plug. Now, throw that in there, throw this in here, and glow plug is not going to be our problem. Huh. It does not want to start. Fired up pretty easily with the 20%. Is it just because it's really hot? Now, this does have an aluminum all metal carburetor, which is not good for hot restarts. That may be the situation we're running into right now. That carburetor is just too hot. Or did I not have it open? I opened it up a bit. Let's see here. It almost wanted to there for a second. Open it up a bit more. Oh, it's got the throttle return spring. Duh, what am I doing? Let me hold it open. Not far. Alright. Well, what am I going to do? It's not really hot. It's not super hot. Carb is open enough. Should idle. Give it a few more primes. And let's try her again. You hear it? It's running for a second. some of that stuff out of there. Seems to be very rich. Oh man. Not running great. Now all of a sudden the idle's low. The idle was fine before. I feel like it's going to stall. Sounds like a freaking chainsaw. Is it very rich? It is not running great. Gosh dang it. It's super rich. Super rich. I've already leaned it up a bit. It's very rich. Get her warmed up, lean her out a touch. Definitely heard the shift that time. She's shifting good. It's taking her a while to wind out. It still feels really rich. Lean it up another touch. Seems like the bottom end is super rich. Let me work on that top end first. Lean out the top another little bit. It's shifting earlier. You know what? It sounds a little better, I think. I mean, even it sounds a little better than it did when it was tuned with the 20%. I'm gonna lean it out another touch. Shifting really early. Oh, and it's winding out pretty good. She is winding out nicely. Not doing any lean bog yet, so I'm going to lean it out another touch. Shifts early, winds out. Oh, that's starting to sound pretty good. Starting to rev some higher RPMs. There, that's a good sound. You know what? I still haven't got a lean bog. So let's lean it out, another little touch. I might want to adjust that 2-speed to shift a bit later. It's shifting pretty early. She's getting some pretty high RPMs. Hear that wind out? Winding out pretty darn good. I think I got a diff going. I hear some crunching. Do y'all hear the crunching? I do think my diff is going on here. I'm gonna lean the bottom end just a touch. That feels pretty good. Oh yeah, bottom end is better now. You know, I tell you what, we are getting more power from the top fuel, 3.3, 33%, which we should be. We moved up to 13% in nitro percentage. We should have a little more top end, and we certainly do. So that was a successful test. Yeah, I want to adjust that 2-speed, the shift point a bit later. It's a bit light. I need to tighten up the spring, make it shift a bit later. Oh, we are running out of fuel. Went through another whole tank. I've just got a little bit more fuel in there. I'm not going to refill it. I'm going to give it one little more test. See if we get still waiting for a lean bog. Yeah, I don't think it's, I think we were just at our sweet spot. It wasn't going up anymore. So I'm going to back it off a touch, and I think right here is our sweet spot with the 33%. Hear that crunching? It's still holding up, whatever it is, the diff. It's holding up for now, but I don't think it will for long. It is crunching. All right, so that's about that fuel tank. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her in and shut her down. That was the Mammoth. We did some experimenting and some running. Oh, dang it, I forgot to put the body on. Next time, I promise, with the body, some Mammoth bashing. See you then, and I am gonna upgrade that engine.